His only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino, quit razzing that detective and get down here. Where the heck is he?
I just realized I forgot something. Oh yeah, and this is Stakes Gaming here for Fallout 4. I need to go over here and... Oh, that's why. Oh yeah, you should tell me which one you prefer. I know I prefer this because it makes aiming easier, but if you prefer something else, you should tell me. And I'll stick to leaving it on if you want me to. Okay, they're over there.
Who's there?
And things are a little bit laggy for some reason. There's my hidden marker, okay. And it's only barely following me around.
Oh.
They're here somewhere. Anyone you walk away from.
Okay, that went well. Sorry for the somewhat cold open. I had forgotten to turn something off and didn't know exactly where I was. And they were talking at the start and I didn't want to interrupt them. I'm polite like that.
Hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Bad for whoever cleans up the floors.
I'm not sure if it was the antifreeze bottle or another kind of bottle that you need to craft something, but I know one of those kinds of bottles is required to craft something specifically. Which is really a pain because no other bottle will work. It's not plastic it wants, it's a specific bottle. Ooh, bobby pins. So yeah.
This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open.
You do that, Nick.
There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
Oh, it would be so cool if there was a climbing mechanic for VR. Sneak.
Face breaking time!
Playing.
Told you to sneak.
Say hello!
Nice.
Goodbye!
Hello, goodbye. You finish him off, Nick. I'm not running out there. You have infinite hit points. I don't. I already half killed him. You should be able to deal with this on your own. You do not dog me.
I won't be bothering anybody now.
Me vodka. Why is there vodka in a locked up vault? Why are there tar berries in a locked up vault? I mean, other places sure, but that was locked.
You're in for it now.
Hey.
No. Inventory. Weapon. Machete. Favorite. There. I am the magnificent time bender. Fear me. That is so much more versatile than regular VATS. If only due to the fact that you can pop out of cover mid-VATS. In regular VATS and Fallout, well, in regular Fallout, in VATS, you're stuck where you are. Good shooting spot or not.
Holiday. Lucky you.
Gotta kick up my feet after I knock you off.
Oh, have I upset you that much? Gonna do a little dance. I'm just trying to save my friend. Be a little understanding. I'd be understanding if you came through and started shooting the place up because you wanted to save your friend.
Damn fault. A fitness instructor?
Providing top-of-the-line fashion for over 10 generations.
Wait for it to appear on the guy I want to shoot.
Something out there.
Well, shouldn't have stuck my arm out that much. Oh, dog meat, go get him. Go get him. I'll back you up. Just bite his arm.
Hey. Heads up. See if he had anything worth taking.
What else you got?
Heads up.
Cool, dog.
On him.
You brought me his clothes. Could you go bite the mean bad guy? Go bite the bad man. Your behavior was mediocre. You were neither good nor bad. Battered fedora for luck. Charisma or endurance? Charisma or... I'm in the middle of a gunfight. I'm going for endurance.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay.
You know, I've been looking at the upgrades that are becoming available for VR. I haven't purchased any of them yet because I can't afford them. But they seem to be going through. The strap and headphones have been upgraded so that it will stay on your head better and sound better. I'm more interested in the stay on your head better. That would have been really useful while playing Titans there. They've got a new wireless update so that you don't drag around cords. And there are knuckle controllers that aren't out yet. They'll upgrade the controllers to be a lot more compact and small.
What are you doing?
Manageable.
You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how
That
much
just
this
leaves
is
the
gonna set me
mask to be
back?
upgraded.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for
Once
your
those are
two-timing
finished, that is.
dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more
I
often.
wonder what the mask upgrade will look like.
Poor little Valentine.
Yeah, they're really working on the
Ashamed you
vibe.
got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. Oh, that stupid crap.
I just realized I should probably be wearing this. And drinking this. And that gives me a charisma of 9.
Times.
Darla, I'm
Yeah, that,
handling this.
I'm now very
Skinny
charismatic.
Malone's
You wanna
always got
talk?
things under control.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out?
If that's the case, you could just keep talking with me. I can't shoot. Well, I'm talking.
What's the deal with you people and Nick, anyway?
Darla's a runaway. Her father wanted me to bring her back home. Turns out she skipped town to be with my old pal Skinny Malone, mob boss. Never thought he'd manage to scrape together a big enough crew to take over a vault. Guess life's full of surprises.
Hey, who's running this show here? You got something to say? Say it to me.
Look at yourself. Darla's playing you for a sap. You're better than this. You're better than her.
You're right. Things have gone nothing but south since she walked into my life.
What are you talking about, Skinny?
I'm saying you're dragging me and this whole
You
operation
know,
down a
speaking
bad road.
logistically,
Toots. We're through.
if they survive, he
Fine
gets
then.
all the blame. They move
I'm
back
going
on
back
in
home.
and go back to raiding people.
You.
But if everyone here is dead,
Badass!
it will
They always
just be
gotta
so
hit you where it
terrifying. They
hurts.
won't want to go back to
Now
raiding.
what am I gonna do about you two?
And he's already a
I
bandit.
know.
So, do I have any grenades? Nope, but this is full of ammo.
I'm gonna give you an...
Little tip. I am more dangerous than this. Whoa. I can't hide.
No more bullets left in this whole vault.
Hiding's a lot harder in this. That's glass. Yep, that's glass.
Dumb move.
That just leaves you. And I'm still at half hit points. Oh, I hate it when it does that.
You're in for it now.
Just keep fighting.
Good.
So, how is my critical coming along? I don't think I have a critical. Dog
Look
meat.
alive.
Go bite bad man. I'll back you up. I always
That's
do.
Not
Good
so much for
Valentine.
getting him alone.
You saved
lighter
dog
or
meat from
heavier?
having to run out into the open.
Bullets, probably. A few ounces. Good night, Prince. Here's to all the old ones. It'll be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one.
What do you mean?
Well,
She's not
at
the...
least the case is closed.
Why'd you do that? When did that happen? Is it because of the dialogue option I took? She should have ran off.
Told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get
That was wrong.
it all sentimental. Oh, that stupid
Hold on a moment.
crap
Something
about
went
old
very
times.
wrong, and I need to
I'm
fix it.
handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this guy doing?
What's the deal with...
Darla's a... Never thought he...
Hey, who's...
Look at yourself.
You're right.
What are you talking about, Skinny?
I'm saying you're dragging me and this whole operation down a bad road, Toots. We're through.
Well,
He doesn't
fine
shoot her.
then.
I know this.
I'm
It's just...
going back home. I don't need you, you fat ass!
It's just,
always
for
gotta
some
hit
reason,
you
she
where it
came
hurts.
back into the
Now,
gunfight
what am I
for
gonna do about you
whatever
two?
random bad reason.
I know.
Maybe I started shooting
I'm gonna
too
give you
soon.
until a count of 10. I still see your ugly faces after that. I'm gonna start shooting until there ain't no more bullets left.
Knowing that cover doesn't work very well.
Left in this whole vault.
We better get out of here, fast.
1, 2.
bottle caps. Sorry about that, Nick. But if you were paying attention, you wouldn't have ran out into the open like that. Just regular submachine guns all around. Regular tiny submachine guns. How big were they in real life? I mean, I know they're really small, but I don't know how big they were in real life. Maybe with a stock and a longer barrel, they'd seem more right, size-wise. But yeah, what is with how cartoonishly large the gun is and average the sights are? Go on, Nick.
Look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie, she sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details.
Oops.
Lead the way, Nick.
All right, let's move fast. Follow me.
And I'm gonna be able to have 2 companions at once, Dogmeat and whoever. This will be really fun. Nick, you said you'd lead the way. He's broken. I'm going over
Traveling
here.
in the
'cause it's
Commonwealth,
pretty.
as long as I have, you learn a few things. These old buildings and alleyways give you
Okay,
a
he's
lot
agreed.
of
This is the way we're
opportunities to
going.
hide if things get bad, but
Yeah, this is
goes
kind of
both
pretty.
ways.
The sunlight, the shadows. I like it. Nick. Where'd you go, Nick? Oh, through the alley. But the alley isn't as pretty. There was sunlight. Oh, there. Now we're going into this. Keep going, Nick. Never ask your companions to lead the way.
Hell yeah!
Let's clear out this area really quick. Where's my heat sneak? Okay, I'm currently in danger. I don't even know where I am.
It's called shooting straight, Ricky.
Door's chained up on the other end.
Hell was that? Oh, it's on!
Oh shit. Now I started to fight with 2 groups of raiders.
Ain't nothing!
Aim for head. That would be really cool if it wasn't really broken. I know this because it's really fun when it works. It just never works. Can I jump in there? I'm acrobatic. That's just got a lot funner.
You're dead! You hear me?
Well, that's a shotgun. Okay, what other guns do I have? I have the glow-sighted pistol, which has no ammo, and that. And short bolt action, yeah. Why not? Every shot counts.
Had guts.
I think it was the person upstairs that shot at me. Okay, where are the gunshots coming from? Maybe I should use it like Let me open my menu. Okay, now he needs to reload. Yeah, that worked well. Lightweight, boiled loaded chest plate, cushioned hardened, shotgun shells, open menu, go over to, no, up here, cushioned, lightweight, boiled. Yeah, it's not taking all of this very well.
Someone's
Okay, short bolt action.
coming.
Where'd you go? You were there a moment ago.
Disappearing act. Huh?
Okay. You know what? I'll call that a day. We killed enough of them. Come on, Nick, let's go. Stay away from the car. I heard a gunshot. I don't know where it came from. The rule for that scenario is stay away from the explosive vehicle. Oh, I just remembered standing on top of really tall buildings, and now I'm imagining doing it in VR. Just random thoughts. Actually, what I was thinking about was passing a statue and thinking about a quest where a letter was in a statue, and then thinking about the quest where you put the railroad things on top of tall buildings, because those two aren't at all related, but who cares? And then I was thinking about standing on top of really tall buildings and how fun that would be. How do you get fresh kills around here? I mean, you can't just bring a deer or a cow in here. This is the middle of the city. What were they talking about? Pigeons? Well, if anything would survive whatever this world decided it was going to put itself through, it would be pigeons. Despite being treated as really stupid creatures by media, they're actually quite smart. Legendary. I think that's a suicider. No, it's just a super mutant. Oops. Now, unfortunately, of the many things I have, grenades are not one of them. So, close the distance. Oh, grenade. Oh, mine. I'm not standing here anymore. That'd be a bad idea. Can I shoot them through here? Wait. Yep, I could shoot them through this one. But I'm just gonna put these like this. Careful! Hurt my dog.
You don't have to do this.
Oh, we do now. He hurt dog meat. Good boy, dog meat. I'm not stim packing you. We have like none left. Oh, but I will take the automatic pipe rifle. That'd be so fun if it was actually an interactive reloading system. That is what makes VR special. It is immersion and interaction. By doing things automatically, you are taking out one half of that formula. Interaction. So, it's really important that you go with reloading and stuff. You can set it so that there's an option for automatic, but maximum capacity, hair triggered tight. I believe that was a sniper rifle? I don't know. The name was cut off, so I didn't read all of it. No, did not mean to do that. Good boy, dog meat. Hi.
Hi. Damn. Not afraid of mutants, huh? You're our
I
kind
fear
of guy.
nothing! I am the protagonist. And the protagonist fears. Oh, wait, mine. Be interesting for the game to be so that you need explosive experts to be able to disarm mines. It would make sense. I mean, as is, everyone can disarm mines. Leather chest piece. Where's the other leather chest piece? Stats are the same, but this one turns me invisible when I sneak, which is going to make it even harder to shoot. Like one of those slow motion things where the protagonist turns around and kneels and opens fire and the gun's invisible. Fortunately, you don't tend to aim that much in those situations. But you do while sniping. I think I wasted enough 45 ammo. I want enough so that when I get a gun that's good with it, I've actually got some left. Maximum capacity, hair triggered. Yep, that's a sniper rifle. So short, automatic pipe pistol. And this isn't a waste. It does very little less damage versus the 45, which does a lot less damage than the revolver. Oh, I hear a storm of brewing. This is going to evolve into something louder soon.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. Combat.
That was an in-game cat, right? I really hope my cat isn't making that noise.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at Death. Someday, Death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends
I'm
to
tangled.
back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Sure, why not?
Metal detective delivery at your service.
Happy to be in a niche market, that's for sure. Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
I'm currently sitting.
If you're trying to find
Ow.
someone who's gone missing, the
Not
devil is
fucking-
in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
What is that
You were
noise?
on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up.
Flickering's
A
annoying.
lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Anything else you remember?
That option, that option.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal. And there's the newer ones
managed
that
it.
are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. There's the old...
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. There's speculation.
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
That option.
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be.
Did I interrupt you?
No. They never said their names.
Way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches.
He bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in...
Oh, so I interrupt him when I do that.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
You've really gone through a lot, haven't you? Hope you and Nick find that monster.
You said security doesn't go to that part of town, but we should still be careful. You say that like it's safer, but it's still dangerous. Has the storm progressed yet?
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance, bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, but they're all dead.
Don't worry, I'll be like that before long. Not that
9 to
all
1
dead. I don't
odds
like
says he's
killing,
our
but
man.
you know, professional,
All
capable of
because
anything.
you identifying his
Like picking that lock. I totally cannot pick that lock, by the way.
leading a small
I'll be
team to
able to
kidnap a
eventually.
baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Come on. Failed to pick it so that I can go get the key.
Here we are.
Nick,
Hold your horses. That's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Locked tight.
Stubborn lock, ain't it?
hey, Valentine.
Can't get through that door.
Yes.
See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
If you buy extra base stations, what sort of software update would it take to make it so that it goes with 4 or 5 base stations and you just get this giant warehouse? Because technologically it should be possible. It would just require everyone to work.
Come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
Do you ever think
Everyone's
maybe you
afraid
could
of the
get a
press.
man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain airheaded blonde. Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Trying to find out why the mayor happens to be meeting with the same suspicious-looking courier every other week. Not from any settlement I've ever heard of. And not from a caravan. Always in and out before anyone has a chance to talk to him. An errand boy from the Institute, maybe. After this article comes out, that's what everyone's gonna be asking.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
You know, I'm surprised there are no fan theories about that being the
The
courier
mayor's
from Fallout
receiving
New Vegas.
visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
Yeah.
So I can just head.
Go right ahead. His office is open. He likes to make time.
Okay.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
Nick Valentine wanted me to see you.
Did he now? Some investigation, I assume? You two aren't trying to get me into hot water now, are you?
I'm looking for a key to a house in the city. I assume the mayor's office has a copy.
Well, we don't have every key in the city. Besides, every citizen in my city has...
Please, Mayor Mc...
I see.
So that's it?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Thanks for nothing.
Disappointing, but I have to think of...
Okay.
No funny business
Hey.
around the mayor.
No.
Come on.
You.
Hey.
Did you need something else?
I need to talk to...
Mr. Kellogg's... If there was something belonging to the man that...
Come on.
And if I could...
Please.
I've heard the sob stories before.
Okay, let's look for alternatives. Alternatives are pickpocket, which will fail. Get into that desk and see if that desk has something like maybe the keys to the safe, which might have the key. But to do that, I would need privacy.
Hope you didn't run into any trouble getting here. That bridge across the river. Super mutants use it as an ambush point.
Noted. What is this? I didn't just set off some alarms, did I? Well, no one's looking.
Sweet.
Sorry if I just got her in trouble, but I have my priorities, and you are not them. You know what's really weird? You can get like infinite hit points by leveling and endurance, but your AP has a distinctive cap.
Got the key? All right, let's head in. You do the honors.
Okay.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
You know, the investigator games like the Sherlock games and such would be really cool in VR.
That's one way to hide a room.
I mean, really, it's built
Look
for
at
it.
this.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
What? The great Clockwork Dick is stumped?
No, I did not mean to say that.
It's synth detective, jackass. If you're gonna be that way, you might as well get the make and model right. Joking aside, but what about dog meat? Commonwealth mutt like him can track a man's scent for miles.
Let me go
Well,
back.
dog meat seems eager for the job. Why don't you let him have a whiff?
back. It won't let me open the menu now.
See if he picks up on the trail.
I got an idea.
Before you head out, I know this is personal business.
Seriously,
You
I
have to face
can't do
Kellogg on
anything
your
to exit
I
out
want
of
you
this.
with me on this, Nick.
All right.
Nothing. The one thing that always works to pause the game does not pause the game.
Take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. Well, that's one way to hide a room.
I really prefer the idea of semi-physical
All of
menus for
Merc's favorite
VR.
thing.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Well, dog meat seems eager for the job. Why don't you let him have a whiff? See if he picks up on the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so.
Any words of wisdom?
Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son. Then he's dangerous. But so are you. You don't need to be afraid of him, or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here. Oh, no accounting for taste.
Okay. Where's circuitry? Yes, hi, dog meat.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Got something, boy?
You know, I know it'd be really unorthodox and kind of risky, but you think they could make a game like this where they don't start by giving you the main quest line, but just throwing a bunch of main-ish quest lines out in the world? I mean, I know like half of my viewers have played Skyrim just because of how many people have played Skyrim. But if you played Skyrim, the quests like the Companions Guild and the College of Winterhold, they're about 8 quests long and end with you being in charge of the guild. And that's those quest lines. Which is really a shame, because if you played Morrowind or Oblivion, they were much better. In Morrowind, it was like 40 quests, and you had to actively pursue being the leader rather than just, okay, the Archmage is dead, you're in charge now. Or, okay, the Harbinger is dead, you're in charge now. You actually had to ask to be the leader. And someone's yelling over here, so I should go.
Hurry! She's in here! Please help!
By help them, I mean shoot them, because these are bandits. Just a moment, dog meat.
She's right back here! Hurry!
I mean, I really do love most of what they did when upgrading from console generation to console generation, but I wonder if I can do this. Oh, cool. But they downsized a lot of things, and that kind of sucks. I'm going to go the other way.
I swear I must be going crazy. I told you to bring them in through the basement. Shut up! They're headed this way now. Be ready.
Nothing. Oh, I slowed down enough. That's why it went pale.
Just you or me. Nothing personal. Gotta hope the next one dies. It's taking so.
You were smarter than this.
I have mines, but throwing them through that door might turn out to be a really bad idea. got a shotgun. And a stim pack. Whoa! It's not fast enough.
I can pay for that.
Hey, have I leveled yet? I have. So medic or sneak or what? Medic. Where is it?
Didn't even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
Two-sided hair-triggered pipe pistol. Already got one of those. This gun keeps my DPS high, and that is currently my priority. What is that? 20 of these rounds. Fusion cells. When I finally get a laser weapon, that'll be very useful. Ooh, a short hunting rifle. Shotgun shells. Brace, get the left arm.
Could build ourselves a friend with all the stuff in here.
Yes. Go Bride of Frankenstein style, if you don't mind the Frankenstein monster reference. Why is it called the Bride of Frankenstein? It is Bride of Frankenstein's monster. I don't know. Really a shame that he never got a name. He would have made a great Bob.
Perfect.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
Yes, I'm sure that's what a book about picket fences would have called. Magazine. Ooh, ammo. And a pistol. Take the bobby pins. Bottle cap mine. Tactical calibrated pipe rifle. I might actually use that. That would be a really good alternative.
Won't be able to pick this.
Crystal. Gold. You. I have too much now, don't I? I have too much. Why is that too much? Because I have a strength of 2 still. I gotta tackle. Favorite. Yo, we're good there, and drop. Where's the automatic one? Drop. 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 Cycle damage? What does that mean? Oh. I think it changes this. Yep, it changes that. I'll go with the faded trench coat. Unkeep that. One fedora. Now I have +3 to my perception, which should come in a lot of handy.
Inside, you got,
You gonna finish that sentence? No, Valentine is not. Ooh. Valentine's not gonna finish that sentence for whatever reason. You know how I think it says something that most of the people who came in to save her are men. It says something more about Fallout than on Bethesda than it does about people and life in general. Because it was made by Fallout. And they think mostly men would come to save her. Save her sister.
See the last one we tried to pull in? I was out doing my rounds. What about him? Well, Becca pulled him into the front of the store, and everything seemed fine, right? He must have got spooked or something, because he suddenly starts throwing...
What was my position?
I don't think we're alone.
Fucking hide from me? You're dead! Don't you die on me!
He's already dead.
Guess I should stop putting off that detection.
It's called fear!
And it lasted for all of 4 seconds for you. A terrifying last 4 seconds. Now, if that were to suddenly go poof and spark up like it's about to blow up, now then I'd be afraid. But for that, it was more scary for you than it was for me. Well, I'll have enough duct tape once I finally get around to making my own stuff. Hey, dog meat. Are they friendly? You say so. Hi. We got another cigar.
San Francisco Sunlights.
Here you go.
Kellogg's preferred brand, all right.
Second to none.
Okay, boy, let's track him.
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg.
I think I'm in the middle of the animation or something because I can't. Now I can move. Go on, dog meat. Dog meat. Yes, yes. Pay attention. This way. If you don't track him, I will.
Someone there?
Skirmisher and what? Chief skirmisher? Okay. Whoa, 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 what was that? Why does one of them have a rocket launcher? Both of them have a rocket launcher. Why do both of them have rocket launchers? Anything attacks me, I'm fighting it off with this. I'm not sure if that's just the lighting being funny, or if that's them blowing up giant explosive cars. Well, not giant cars, but giant explosions. Dog me. I am very scared. I am scared of rocket launchers. It is rational. I'm scared of rocket launchers held by beings that don't die when you shoot them. They just get angry until you shoot them a lot more. is with the lens? Oh! Nick, good. Lenses keep... Oh, it's the chameleon. It's the chameleon that's doing that. Hey, dog meat. Good boy. Let's... Are any of these legendary? No, but one of them had nuclear material.
Toss anything you can't haul my way.
Alright, let's see what's up here. I've inspected the blood spot. Now let me...
Looks like another one of Kellogg's pit stops. Keep your eyes open.
Bloody rats.
Bloody bandages.
Here you go.
Dog meat can track this. We'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
Okay, boy.
He
Let's
also
track
could
him.
have tracked the blood splatters. They both smell the same. Then again, the blood splatter might be his and not Kellogg's. Move on. Dog meat, move on. Gotta keep going. This site is so much smaller than it is in the regular version. That's something you can't do in the regular version of the game.
How can something that sick move that quick?
Let me get up here. Yes, I'm right here. What? $45, $28, $57.
Lighten up! You!
That hurt. The mine did... Oh, I forgot a mine back by the guys with the rocket launchers. I'm not gonna go get it. Because of the distance and because of the aforementioned rocket launchers. This is stuff you're supposed to stay away from. that a mine? That's a mine.
Right. Dog meat's found.
The
something.
decoy.
No, 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 no.
Clever.
It wouldn't let me pick it up. It thought I wanted to inspect the dummy instead of... There's only one thing that can be done. Run as fast as possible away from the thing that might explode. Oh, I was floating away for a little there. Come on, dog meat. Let's keep going. I need to increase my strength. I use this too much to have a strength of 2. But strength or healing? I think it'll go up to 60 if I increase healing. And then strength. And then melee damage. And then stuff. So how do I block? I wonder if I've leveled up again. Can't wait. Definitely. Come on! Oops.
Attention, assailant. Lower your weapons immediately.
Sure thing. Just don't look at me.
Hell of a party happened here.
Critical signs. Alert.
Well,
Critical signs.
What have we here?
Terrifying days.
Error.
Another one of his stogies.
And if I increase, where is, there it is. And it goes all the way up to 60. Oh, but I don't need the requirements. So, strength, endurance, perception, agility. Ah. A faster bats recovery time would be really useful. I'll get strength next. Come on, dog meat. Almost there. Oh, this would be really weird terrain in real life. There's nothing green around here anywhere. And yet it seems to be alive. Stuff spends most of its time alive being green. Sure, sagebrush.
What do you
and
think,
stuff
boy?
stays around
Was
all
this
the
our
time,
man?
and a bunch of other stuff, but But you aren't as photosynthetic when you aren't green. And clearly there's enough water. Now I must sneak up and not get spotted by the turrets until they're in shotgun range. I'm not here.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it. From here, give our four-legged friend a break.
Okay. No, not okay.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Dog meat's my favorite companion. You know, I haven't checked the settings. I wonder if there's a HDMI-based movement system instead of controller-based yet. Or if there always was and I just missed it the first time. You can't shoot me. Stop me. Oops. Oh well, it saved hit points in the long run. So is this aiming straight or is this aiming? It's clearly this, but still. Not the best way to do it. Okay, they're all dead.
Hey.
I'm just gonna go back into this room because for whatever reason, this room is opened up. Anyway, like and subscribe. This is Stykes Gaming signing off.